In this one, let's emphasize some key concepts on end behavior. So I have a basic xy coordinate system, and then I'm going to draw like a basic polynomial in here. It looks like this. Now, what is end behavior? Let me stress this point. Let me grab a blue color here. Okay, thicken the line a little bit so it's easier to see. Imagine I begin on the origin. I'm going this way along the x-axis. Okay, so I'm going to the left along the x-axis. Let me zoom in a tiny amount. I'm going to the left along the x-axis. When I do that, you see that the graph over here on this end falls. Okay, so as I go to the left, the graph goes down. So I would say that on the left side, I would say left, down. That's a way of describing the end behavior, okay? Or in terms of an arrow, you'd represent that by drawing an arrow that points straight down this way. So again, just to emphasize this point, begin on the origin, and as you go to the left, okay, the graph falls, so it's left down for that reason. What happens in the middle over here, around the origin, remember that this point in the middle, this is called the origin. What happens around the origin with these squiggly lines makes no difference from the perspective of end behavior. So then you go over to the right side. So take a look on the right side now, okay? Again, let me erase that stray mark. And likewise with that one. So I'm going to begin on the origin. I'm going to now draw an arrow that goes on the right side along the x-axis this way. Look. See that? So it's going this way. As I go to the right, especially over here at the end, you see that the graph rises in this direction. You see? Those little arrows point up. The arrow tips point up along the graph. So I would say for that reason that this is a way of talking about it, is that you would say it's right and then up. And in terms of an arrow, you could represent this simply by drawing a vertical arrow going up. So to summarize all of this, you would say the following, that the end behavior, let me put that in here, is the following. In terms of arrows, you could say on the left it's an arrow down, and on the right it's an arrow up, this way. Or if you want to use phrases, you can say left down and then right up. And that's it.